It's your boy Kevin B.
Come on. And today we're going to be talking about whatless fathers and why I despise whatless fathers.
Whatless fathers. Now,
me?
my personal opinion is not even a personal opinion. The term father is all about responsibility.
Facts, yeah.
So, I feel like a whatless father ain't basically responsible. I don't know.
Facts. And yeah, you're right.
I don't know.
Which one should I pick? I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't kill me.
Responsibility.
But yeah, like, the way I feel is you don't obviously understand, yeah. As a father, you should understand that when you're creating life, there's more people than just you. So it's not just about you anymore. You feel me?
It's more like the purpose, though, Will. Like, what's the purpose of even
Having
being of having a kid? What's the purpose of even being a father? The purpose of being a father is really creating a family and taking over, like looking after the kid's life, etc. Like you providing, being a provider.
Facts.
If that person is not doing that, the title father shouldn't even be
a connotation.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts. And it's just like, but
you got a lot of people out here nowadays. They're starting relationships.
Yeah.
They're starting to basically create babies
Yeah.
without the thought process of them even doing it.
Facts.
It's just like sex, isn't it? So like, if that's the case,
Lust, basically.
lust.
Yeah.
How are you even mature? How are you even capable of being a father
Exactly.
with that mentality?
Because at the end of the day, being a father is not free. You feel me? Nothing's free in this world, bruv.
In this world, it's all about money.
You know what I
And
mean?
that's the sad reality for a lot of people, because like I know there's a lower class, middle class, and upper class. There's a lot of poverty. Things are hard, and you got to pay bills. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And like at the end of the day, you got to look at things maturely, especially with all that pressure upon you. Like you wasting your time and not even being a responsible man, as like you taking care of yourself. You're whatless.
Facts.
So if you even have a child, what are you passing down to your child, like a legacy?
What knowledge? Yeah.
What knowledge? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like to myself, when it comes to relationships and people even creating, having a partner, what's it? Is it based on long term? Is it short term? Because all of this caters to the person's mind and what they're about. Because if they're not thinking like that, then obviously they're not serious.
Facts.
Do you know what I mean? So a lot of whatless fathers out here. So we just gotta sharpen up and be men. And as in being men, we gotta take control over our emotions, our actions, and be responsible and take accountability for ourselves. And if we keep on blaming other people and saying, "Oh, it was this person and that person," we ain't men.
Exactly. Look at yourself.
And we could never be fathers because you know that your kid do that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Of course not, bruv.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You feel me? And it's just like, bruv, if you know you're like, for example, yeah, you can have kids with somebody. Cool. You may not get on with the mother, but that doesn't mean you disappear on your you, because your you hasn't done anything.
And when you have a child, what's the first thing you have to do? Look after the child.
You feel me?
Get the child nappies,
clothes,
food, clothes.
You feel me?
You have to get a whole, what's it called again? Like, what do you call it? What do you call it again? A cradle.
Oh, cradle. Yeah.
You have to get a cradle. You have to get all this stuff. A cot, they would call it.
Yeah, cot. Yeah.
Get everything to go and cater to this child. But your mindset, are you even prepared?
Exactly, bruv.
Are you even prepared?
For fatherhood.
This is what we got to look at it like, you know what I mean?
Facts.
It's all to do with money. So it's like, in a sense of being a father, like for that child, can you provide and look after that child? Can you have a job? Like, could you actually work? Do you have a profession, a career? Do you see yourself?
Stability as well.
Because a foundation, there's no foundation. How you look after a kid? If you're doing things illegal, things can catch up to you.
The reason why I mentioned stability as well, that goes under like legacy in a way, innit?
It's true.
Feel me?
Very true.
I'm trying to have kids for legacy. So if I die, my kids can continue my name. You feel me? Because I don't want to be someone that ain't had kids like late. Obviously, you can have kids whenever.
And that's all people do that. You know, you don't want to pass on their surnames and make sure their surname lives on forever.
Yeah, you have to.
I realise all these companies with these names, they're surnames.
Why do you think all these rich Arabs and all of that have a lot of children? So when they die, this person can do that, that person can do that, and their family's set for life.
Look at people look at the Versace. Versace is actually a person. Just what I'm saying. So like a person wanted their name to live forever. So it's like if you're not thinking about the present moment and your future and your name and you're just living for other people,
that's what I'm saying.
You're not living for yourself. Especially as being a father. Because, like, how's your kid gonna even, look up to you?
Look up to you.
Like, you're living for other people half the time. Like, you know what I mean? It's a sensitive subject because a lot of people are fathers.
But we just have to say how it is.
You don't want to judge nobody and make them feel like, you know what I mean?
Of course not.
But in a way of being a gentleman and actually being proper, we have to have some type of integrity, morality, principles, respect,
compromise.
We don't always
not always,
but we have an equal playing field,
understanding,
an equal way of understanding, overstanding, comprehending everything. So once there's a form of connection with people, as in like in your family circle and you're a father, man, you can have control, and people not control like you're manipulating anybody. But it's like a form of understanding where people can connect to each other and you can balance things out. That's what a father is. Yeah, I mean.
And you see, in terms of like fathers being whatless fathers, I feel like there's a lot of ego involved.
It's true.
In a sense where
narcissist.
Yeah, in a sense where it's like cool, I can't have you, so therefore I'm not looking after my you. If anything,
think about a woman
exactly, bruv. Yeah.
Playing games with a kid and then talking about child support and you know what I mean.
Yeah, it works both ways though. To be fair, yeah, it does work both ways, but at the same time. Sometimes anyway, there's reasons into why the mother's not allowing the father to see.
Right.
You feel me? Sometimes there's reasoning behind it. It's not just, I don't want you to see it for the sake of it. You feel me?
Out of the blue. Right?
Yeah.
You know
sometimes people genuinely have their reasons.
Of course.
You feel me? You're not with that person 24/7, so.
But this is what I mean, like. What about the kids? What about their life?
They suffer.
They suffer due to the family breaking up and everything and all this chaos. It's like you don't even think about the kid's mind.
Facts. Yeah.
So it's like it's all such a selfish thing, man.
Yes.
You're not even being a freaking father.
Facts.
So whatless and selfish, man.
Facts.
Like, because the kids are not even getting the right information. They're not having experiences that like a lot of people have with their actual freaking family and their parents.
And don't forget as well. When you think people like children are children and they're not gonna remember this, trust me, they will. Because me, I can tell you for free, there's stuff here, I'm not gonna go into it too tough, but there's stuff when I was younger that I remember till this day, but they think I don't remember, but I do. You feel me? So it's like, when you're doing certain things, try not to do it in front of the children as well, bruv.
It's true.
Because when they see
it's
shit...
humiliating.
Exactly, bruv.
It's totally dehumanizing.
Yeah.
And it'll take a kid's confidence away. And they'll be fear installed.
Facts.
So it's like you're silencing their voice.
Yeah.
This is all psychology, like, you know what I mean? It's like when someone's basically angry and someone's laughing at someone angry and they're upset, it makes the person even more angry. You know, in psychology, that's a fact. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Then, sorry to cut you, then you have the dad as well that's trying to manipulate you against your mum.
Facts.
You feel me? And that's when I was younger.
Some parents, this is what I'm talking about, whatless. I'm not going to say whatless parents, but this is what the title is, right? Whatless parents. But overall, I don't like the fact that, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys ever thought of it, but like when someone basically tries to pin the kid against one parent and the other, and it's a big turmoil and it's chaos in the family because one parent said, "Oh, your dad did this," or the mum said, or the dad said, "Your mum done that."
Yeah,
so it's like
using the kid as a weapon. Yeah.
How the hell? How is this healthy, man?
It's not.
It's not healthy.
If anything, if you're gonna have your arguments, like I said, have your arguments, but just not in front of your creation.
Yeah, facts. And as a father, I don't care what the woman done, bro. I don't care what the woman said. I don't care. Like, once you go through a lot of experiences, you realise you have to take control over your emotions because you're the man. You have to set an example. It's like you have people that look up to you, so you have to be a gentleman, man. Don't be no dumbass. That's basically
like on some idiot thing and
idiot thing. Because if you're on some idiot thing, your kids are gonna look up to you like an idiot.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying?
And you know what's funny as well? It's always a thing where, like, see when the kid's like young, especially for like a boy,
right.
When he's young, he idolizes his dad. Yeah, we kick ball, we do this. But you know, the older and older he gets, he starts to think, wait, hold on, this guy's a waste man, fam.
Because you know what? It's like, you don't really, if you think like that as a child, that's not cool, man. Because you haven't had a bond with your family, like your father. You know what I mean? Because if you got a bond with your father, you'll always see your father as such. You won't see him as nothing else. Because it's like you know someone and you kind of grow up with them in school. You split away, you come back together. It's the same energy because you had that bond. But some people don't have no bond with no people, so when you see them, you just treat them like as you see them. That's why first impression is so important.
Everything,
You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know if you can relate to this. You know when like you was younger and like just fathers in general, but obviously I'm speaking from my standpoint. Oh yeah, man's gonna book you a ticket. You're gonna come Ghana. Oh yeah, swear.
All false promises.
Yeah, bro. So there'll be times I'm at like, you see like the window like here, I'll just be crying, bro. My mum will be like, bruv, what are you crying for? Like, you feel me? Obviously as a woman she will say that, but really and truly it's like, bruv, I'm burning, you know. Like,
it's really hard.
Yeah.
I'll say it's heartbreaking to know that there's a disconnection between your father and the son, because there shouldn't be.
Of course,
it shouldn't be. What's the reason?
Facts, fam. And you know what?
And that's what we need to start doing, is asking questions, because a lot of people have assumptions and they start assuming things. But it's like, you have to ask questions. Do you know what I mean?
Always ask,
because it makes thinking come into the process, and once thinking's coming into the process, you can grow. But if you ain't thinking, you're thinking, I know it all.
Facts.
Just stubborn.
You know what I mean?
Stubborn.
Like, sometimes be willing to learn, bruv. You're not always right, fam. You know what I mean?
You're not always right.
That's what I've had to learn.
You have to meditate, cleanse your mind from anything bad, and just really focus on progression. It's your life, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
This ain't our life. We're cool.
We're cool.
We might go through this and that, but overall, we know the truth in a sense of how to heal yourself. So it's like, it's not egotistical. It's like, you gotta look at yourself. Like, do you want your life in a way to be miserable, or do you want total happiness? And the only way to tap into happiness is to tap into yourself.
Because, bro, I'm telling you this for free, yeah? I don't want to be one of them dads when I get old, when my kids get older, that they resent me and they have like some hate towards me. I don't want that.
Nah.
So I'll try and do everything I can. Obviously, there's certain things you can't prevent, because it's bound to happen.
I feel like as a youth though, I'm sorry, what you saying?
No, go on. I'll continue.
I'm saying that, like, don't you feel like certain youths need to go and have experiences for themselves? Yeah,
that's what I meant. Like, explore life, innit? You feel me? Because it's all well and good telling them, not to do this, not to do that. We've been that age before where if our parents tell us, don't go and do this, we're going to think the opposite and go and do it. You feel me? It's like a kid. You tell a kid, don't go to the cooker, don't touch the fire. They'll go touch the fire.
But the family's seen it before.
You feel me?
They're wise.
Of course.
And this is what is annoying. Because, like, we look up to all these other people and they're not even connected to the family. So you start looking at your family as whatless, or your mother or your father. This mentality is poison. Poison. You gotta respect your family. You have love for your family.
Most
once you have love and
yourself.
respect for your family, you are respecting yourself. And
Yeah,
then from
exactly,
that,
yeah.
you can respect everybody else. You can't respect yourself if you don't respect your family. Like, it's just common sense.
Exactly. You feel me? You have to take control of your situation, man. You feel me?
And you got to realise, a lot of people's damaged. So you can't be thinking like, oh, this person's this and that, and this. A lot of people gone through the most terrible things that you can't even think of. So it's like, overall, you got to give people the benefit of the doubt. You got to give people a chance. And once you give people a chance, you let them either decide for themselves whether they want to learn or they just want to fail in life. Like, do you know what I mean? But they decided. It's not like you forced them, you know?
But you see with that, that invites comfortability. That's one. Two, it will get to a point where the person that you're giving them the bly, it will then turn into, I'm comfortable now, so I'm going to take the piss and take advantage.
Yeah, that's a bad mind person.
Yeah,
exactly. We want good minds.
Exactly.
Good minds,
nothing but positive vibes.
Ain't nothing gonna happen. All peace. You know what I mean? Because once you got bad vibes, it's weird energy, man.
Trust me.
You want good energy. Why do you want weird energy? What's the point?
You know what I mean?
Why do you want a weird frequency and you're off key? Don't you want to be sharp and on key?
Be pure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
You want to shine. You want to shine, and you shine so bright, like, to a point your light is healing. But if your light is poison, it's like, come on, man, you're blinding me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And another reason why it's very important to have both parents in your life, it's because, for example, I can use like my story as an example. There will be times where back in the day, because I'm the oldest child, innit? There will be days back in the day where my mum will be like pregnant with one of my brothers at the time. Bro, I couldn't go training by myself. My cousin used to take me here and there.
Right.
But then you see when my cousin got older and he wanted to live his life and do whatever he's doing, he didn't have time to take me no more. I couldn't take myself, so I missed out on a lot. You feel me? Whereas, like, if he was there...
Did you feel type of way because of that?
Of course. You feel me? Like, there's a lot of things that I could have done as a man. Yeah. Not even that. Learn. Because even things like... Do
you know what certain people think though as a man?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to have about 25,000 girls.
No, but...
You got to have all these chains.
That's
all
not
these
it, fam.
Whips.
That's a dickhead thing.
You got to be a drug dealer.
Nah, but
you're a man now, you know.
That's a dickhead thing, bro.
You're a man, fam.
You feel me?
That's not a man, fam.
That's not a man, bro.
That's what you call whatless. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Someone that's insecure within themselves, bruv.
Facts.
What you need
validation.
Yeah. To seek happiness.
You should know within yourself what you are. Like, you're a good person. You're beautiful. You're satisfied with your soul. Everything's all clean. But as soon as you have to do some extra stuff, there's something weird. You know what I mean? Like, there's something wrong. So
just
you have
be
to,
yourself, bruv.
There's nothing wrong with that. But you have to sort it out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Sort yourself out before you can even think about having the glamour shit like chains and that
even
all
having
comes
a relationship.
later. Yeah, relationship.
Even having because a relationship, you join as one with someone.
Yeah.
So as a father, you gotta think further in the future. You gotta be the futuristic psychic person that sees everything in the future. Like you plan. So if you plan, you've planned like 5 years ahead. So you're thinking to yourself, all right, cool. In 5 years' time, I'm gonna settle down, look after my kids, and make sure that they're all right in school, and I save some money to look after them, and blah blah blah. Like, if you're not thinking like this, what the fuck are you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're letting your kids just move, just misguided, not even getting taken care of. How's that a man?
Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, sometimes a son wants to hear something from a father's perspective, not always from the mom's perspective, in a sense where certain things, it's like you want to talk to a guy about it, not your mum about it, because she would say it from a female standpoint and not from a level-headed standpoint. Does that make sense?
Because a guy wants like masculine energy.
Yeah.
In a sense of trying to correct his masculine energy. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's just like, yo, you want someone that's wiser to explain to you what's the right thing to do. And you might think a feminine person that's a female might not tell you the right things because it's not masculine energy.
And
you know what I mean?
Don't get me wrong, there's times where you feel me, you feel like, yeah, that's good advice, you feel me? But then there's other times where it's just like certain things.
It's out of ego.
Not even that, certain things it needs a man for you to communicate and understand where I'm coming from. You get me? Because a female's not going to always understand.
But you see the thing with females? Females are very intelligent.
Very
females
intelligent.
Don't ever underestimate any female. Like, do you know what I mean?
Facts.
They are very fucking intelligent. They're very smart. Keep this PG, because there might be youths out here watching this. No profanity, alright? Read the books. You know what I mean? Trust me, videos messing up your head. Trust me, music videos messing up my head sometimes. You be swearing out like, I need to catch myself.
Trust me, brainwashing to blood cleat, fam.
Program. Man ain't even watching no program. But anyway, so yeah, basically though, man, when it comes to the truth about the whole situation, it's like, I have to catch myself and say what I'm saying again. But it's like
self-acknowledgement. That's the thing. But that's the thing. A lot of people don't have that now.
No, they don't, man.
You know what I mean?
No, they don't, man.
No one, not okay. I wouldn't say no one, but most people don't like to take accountability of their own actions. Everything is everybody else's problem.
But that's what I'm saying to you. Like, that's an issue within itself, because you got to deal with your own problems.
Facts.
You can't be making your problem someone else's problem. Unless someone is actually trying to guide you and try and be like a guru and get you out of a situation so you're actually in a better one.
So you're on point for the next time.
Facts. Yeah. But this is my whole thing. It's like, females are very intelligent.
Facts.
Don't ever underestimate a female.
Facts.
Like, if you underestimate a female, you're underestimating someone that potentially can be a mother. Like,
exactly,
you know what I'm saying?
that brought you to life. Yeah.
So this is what we gotta see life as. We gotta see life as for what it is. Do you know what I mean?
And another thing as well, to add onto what you're saying, yeah. You see, when men say they're stronger than females, I don't necessarily. I mean, I agree with that to a certain extent, but there's so much things that women do that I don't think we as men will be able to cope with.
Nah.
You feel me?
9 months.
Exactly,
9 months.
Bro. Exactly, bro.
Nah.
And I'm like, bro, if I'm going through that, how would I cope? Sometimes I look at women and think, what the fuck? Like, how would I even cope if I'm in that situation?
It's just
feel me?
What's this pressure, man? Like, do you know what I mean? All the mood swings, look, menopause, like, certain things they have to go through at certain ages. A man, you don't want that pressure, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Just let them deal with that. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm saying to you. If you have respect for your kid, you definitely have respect for the mother. And if you don't have respect for the kid, you don't respect the mother. Exactly. That's what it boils down to, realistically. But like, if you have respect for women, don't matter what the mother done. Because you know that she might have been misguided. So you got to be sensitive to what I'm telling you. Like, I'm not trying to force an opinion, but I'm saying, healthy wise, in a health sense, what's the best option is to be respectful. Just be sensitive. Like, because look, if we're going to be causing chaos in people's lives, and it's our life, primarily, man's creating hell in their own life, cuz. So why the hell are you gonna make a mess in your own life when your life should be cool?
Cool.
Do you know what I mean? So the first thing as a man, like, we all fall victim to it. I don't know, what do you think? Sometimes you might see a woman and you feel like, oh yeah, she's dressed a type of way, so you chat to her type of way.
Yeah, but you know with that, the older I'm getting, the more I realise, like, nah, bruv. Don't get me wrong, you can do that, but if it's got...
It's like, it's the equivalent to seeing a blind man and misleading him.
I'll be like, oh, it's there, these times it's that way, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like seeing a baby trying to get a sweet and you just take the sweet from the baby, or you're playing with the baby. It's like, you know, someone has a disadvantage because they're ignorant to a degree, and you manipulate that.
Yeah, fact.
That's the equivalent to dealing with certain women. Like, you see a woman's ignorant, and then you manipulate her due to her ignorance.
Yeah,
and that's just disrespectful.
So you basically take advantage out of her. Yeah.
Like, you should have a clean spirit. Be like, I want to deal with someone that's mature. And they understand what I'm going. But I'm gonna take advantage just of a person.
And that's why man's always gonna respect my black women, fam. Always, regardless.
We have to. Women. And sometimes we look at the Megan Thee Stallions. Look at the Nicki Minaj's. Look at the Cardi. Look at all these girls over here in London.
They're not empowering black women. They're not.
So it's like, we got look. They're not empowering black women. But does that mean we should disrespect black women?
They just you feel me? They're just trying to, like, push.
They're trying to capitalize off of your ignorance.
You feel me?
Because you're insecure about yourself, and they want to promote this fake image.
Yeah.
This fake image of them being some plastic Barbie doll.
Yeah.
And you buy into it.
Exactly.
Because you're the consumer.
Exactly.
And you're naive.
Exactly.
So you think this is the epitome of beauty when the whole thing's fake.
I lie. Just be yourself, bruv.
Be yourself.
You have to go get your ting done. You have to go...
Who's that girl back in the day when that song came? I think it was like 2009. That's how old the song is.
Yeah.
Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite.
Oh yeah.
Girl,
I heard it still.
You know
I don't know the name, but I know you're talking.
Watch the fuck out. Like with Lauryn Hill, fam. Watch the fuck out, yeah. Watch out. Like, we don't have no... Where's the conscious girl at?
I lie.
Where the conscious girl?
Back in the day, we had enough of that. Oh my days, bro. Especially in the 90s, bro. Bro, in the 90s, music videos, bro. All the girl, like I'm saying, 90% of the girl back in the day in rap videos, nearly all of them were real.
Fact.
Now...
They was dropping jewels.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at the situation right now. Like, who's dropping jewels?
Listen, bruv. Nowadays...
Who's kicking some facts? Or who's just a dimwit?
Trust me, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Trust me.
Like, yo, these men... I don't even see them as men no more, bro. I feel like to myself, it's just whatless fathers about to be. Because the things they entertain shows you what the future's going to be. Because you're entertaining some bullshit.
Trust me.
Fam, we could be educating the youth them. We could be educating ourselves.
Facts.
We could be investing money into ourselves. We could be better in our lives. We could be exploring, checking out new places and learning about new environments
owning
and
companies,
shit.
businesses.
Owning buildings and shit. Like, we could do a Nipsey Hustle and have a whole marathon.
Trust me.
Now, if this was the mentality, everybody's life would be cool. If the churches gave back some fucking money to the communities in the places where they freaking actually bring people and get people to go and give their money away and then working hard jobs day to day. Like, fam, thinking and putting our minds together and having a nation without any influence from a government, fam, we're powerful, man. But if you're not looking at shit from a mature standpoint, you're weak.
Trust me.
You're weak.
Trust me, bruv. And you know what it is as well? Not everybody has that mind capacity.
But a father does. A real father
does,
has that. Because a father wants to be a lion. Remember Lion King with Simba?
A leader.
Lion King with Simba.
Yeah.
And then Simba was out there in the jungle without his dad singing Hakuna Matata. Means no worries. Forgot he was a lion.
Yeah.
The lion just come through, beat his ass. Because the lion's just like, I knew this is Simba. I beat your soft ass. I beat your ass back in the day when I was a kid. I'm still beating your ass right now.
Don't kill me.
You forgot you was a lion. A father, a real man knows he's a lion, fam.
A real man takes responsibility, innit?
A real man don't be in his room watching porn up, doing some dirty shit.
Man said porn up, you know. This guy.
A real father don't be entertaining some dirty things, fam. Clean up your mind. Because if you're gonna do that, give that information to your kids and see how further they go.
I lie. No, there's no substance in that whatsoever, bruv.
I'm sorry to be raw, but
talk the things then.
Man have to get raw sometimes to kind of just make you realize
so people
reality.
Get the point. Yeah, facts.
Because everything's not ideal.
I lie.
Look. we're in a situation where we have to provide for our family. We have to provide for ourselves.
We have no choice. Yeah.
Why are we going out wasting our time?
When things are not patterned in the. Listen.
We're not even strategizing. We're not even thinking about, alright, cool, 5 years I want to do this. We're thinking about a holiday.
Yeah, a plan.
I want to go on holiday.
Life plan.
I want to go on holiday and waste some money. I want to go on holiday and fucking come back to nothing. Really? Like, you know what I mean?
Facts. Make sure your money's at a level where you can do all of that and still have a lot of money.
Tens of grands.
Exactly.
Aim for tens of grands.
Exactly.
I don't want to be hearing about, oh yeah, I got this money from work now. I want to go and fucking spend it.
Man's going
I
on
want to
holiday.
hear that.
Then
If I'm
you come
hearing
back
that, I'm
broke,
like, bye.
fam. Bro, do you know how many times, because obviously man used to work in Sainsbury's, innit, yeah? And then a couple man will tell me, yeah, they're going Ibiza and Mali and these sort of places like Mallorca, Tenerife and that, yeah? Oh yeah, man's going there still. Bro, they come back from their holiday now. They're all telling me, bro, man's broke now. I need to wait till I get paid again.
Come on.
Bro, maybe if you saved your money, you can use that into something constructive and build your future.
That's why that guy, Dame Dash, what did Dame Dash always say? Flip. Get some money and flip. Invest it in something.
Invest it in something.
Because you're going to flip it. You got that 20, make it into 40.
Because let's be very realistic here. Don't get me wrong, a job is very good to have. But long term, it's not gonna build you to be successful. Facts. You feel me? To be successful, you need to have a plan on the side.
Don't get it wrong. Because some people can make it successful.
Yeah, of course, but it's not. What's the words to use? It's not common. You feel me?
It's not common, but like think of it. Say if you got a team of people, and you all are under the same roof, and you all have like the same jobs, and you're working together, and you're saving together. By the end of the year, you're laughing.
But that's the thing, though. In work, it don't work like that. Because in work, you come across different people. You come across blessed people. You come across people that are just up themselves. You meet different types of people in them sort of environments. You feel
Remember,
me?
it's the Matrix. Remember, it's the Matrix. Sorry.
No, I'm going to talk. Go on.
No, you meet different people. You saying?
Like you meet different people.
Sorry.
It's like, how do I put this? And a lot of the time, people are not genuinely themselves. A lot of time when they're at work, everyone, not everybody, but most people put on fake personas.
Everybody talks about everybody at work.
Oh, listen.
The amount of gossip. Oh yeah, I think this person's doing. I heard about this. Oh, they trying to give me this, bro. Try and give you what, weed? Why are you baiting out people's business? Hey, stop it, man. You know what I mean?
That's why, funny story, yeah. You see where I worked in Sainsbury's, yeah. They always used to say to me, because I was on a group chat and that. Then they always tell me, oh, why are you always antisocial in the group? Why don't you chat to us? I'm like, listen. In my head, I'm thinking, listen, no offense, but we're not cool like that. I'm just here to work, get my money and cut. You feel me? Like we're not buddies like that. Then there'll be times where it's Halloween party. Oh yeah, Will, yeah. You should come, you should come, These times in my head I'm thinking, I'm not in it all of that. You feel me? Because why am I gonna chill with people that chat about you on a regular?
I mean, you know what?
Fuck
I
that,
agree.
Bro.
I agree. Like, do you know what I mean? I agree.
I like to preserve my energy and stay at home. I'm not gonna chill with people that don't even like you, but does that even make sense?
On occasion, here and there. But
that's with people that care about you, though.
Oh yeah, real genuine people, like, you know.
Yeah, bruv. It's kind of like social media. Not everybody that likes your pictures or that comments under your.
They want to see what I want.
Exactly, bro.
They want to be nosy.
A lot of people are nosy. That's the thing. They're like preying. You feel me? That's how certain people are built.
I honestly, from my experience, like, you have to be solid.
Facts.
You can't be folded, man. A lot of people want you to fold.
Word.
So it's like, think about you. And think about you being, like, in control of your life as a father, a brother, an uncle, a cousin.
Yeah.
Even a grandpa as one day.
Yeah.
Do you want to look back and say, I had no control?
Facts. Like I said, you always take control of your situation, bruv, no matter what.
And it's first is of yourself. So it's like, whatless fathers, man. No.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like, if you're not ready to be a father, just don't. I know it's easier said than done, but at the same time, if you're not ready, just do. Like, you see me, for example, I'm not gonna be deluded and say, oh yeah, you have to do this before you have kids, because sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it's not planned, it happens. But at the same time, when you then find out, you have to hustle, you have to grind. You have to do things like nah, man's having a youth. I have to make sure my thing's patterned. So when my youth comes, you get me good. Facts. You're not doing all these mad things on the side, go in jail and that. These times you're going jail, you're in jail now, your youth's like 4 years old. You
didn't even go jail,
Trust
man.
me.
Don't go jail, bro.
Fam.
Cause like jail, fam. Like I'm telling you, they ain't no love in jail. Everybody in jail is what? Criminals. Like everybody failed. That's why they went to jail. Like, do you know what I mean? Cause like, fam, think about it. No one doing the crime thought they were ever gonna get caught. No one thought they would ever get the time, but they did. How the hell did you end up in there?
Facts.
Don't go to prison, man. Just do anything to avoid it, please.
Trust me.
Because the time you're gonna be in there,
it's not worth it, man.
It's not worth it, fam. You could come into beef. It's just like you get people start pressing you and stuff. Excluding that, if you're in there, time that should be used. Don't be posting up nothing. If you got a phone, don't be.
It should be time for reflection.
Time for reflection. Time for self-development.
Self-healing.
Self-healing.
Because when you come out, for like a perfect example, yeah, is someone like Bobby Kazanga. Yeah, I rate him differently, bruv. Man went jail, used to bang and that, went jail, came out. He's like, nah, you know what? Coming out of jail, man's gonna pattern my team, create a football team called Hackney Wick.
And it worked.
Worked. You get me? He's taking a lot of guys on, doing his thing. Also now he's doing the I don't know if you've heard of it. You know, Big Ego Entertainment, where like he will interview like people that have.
This is his thing.
I think so. I don't want to.
Ego Entertainment.
Yeah, I think so. And obviously you'll be interviewing people that went jail, like ex roadmen. It's not just that. It's not just that, but mainly it's that, and ex roadmen, why they got into gangs in the first place.
Yeah, man, informing people. That's actually sick.
Exactly, like was there like a void in why you chose the gang life? How you changed your life around, like things like that. That's why I really rate Bobby Kasanga, bruv. I rate him differently, bruv.
You see, like as men, like, sometimes it's hard, man. Like, do you know what I mean? Just even controlling yourself. Sometimes ego and temper and everything comes into play. Right. And that masculine energy, people want to prove themselves in their pride. So it's like you gotta look at the situation from a mature standpoint. It's like,
trust me,
do I want to end up as an ex-convict? You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
Fam, in 30 seconds you could lose your whole life.
Like, just like that, bruv.
Like, real talk.
Flick of a switch, bow, go on,
so we don't even want to bring that mentality into our mentality. We want to exclude them thoughts of even us going there. Fam.
And bring positivity.
Bring positivity completely. Because now we can focus and get our mind on the right things. Trust
me.
Yeah, man, Whatless Fathers, this was the video. This is Kevin B.
This is your boy, Witz Capone. And before I cut, make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe to my channel. Obviously, if you like what you see and whatnot. Also,
you like the conversation.
Trust me, all of that. And obviously, in the comments, try leave what you would like to see me bring to the channel. All of that helps.
Whatever.
You feel me? All of that helps to make the channel better. Because I'm trying to branch out as well. I'm not just trying to stick to one topic. You feel me? I'm trying to branch out because other people subscribe to you for different reasons.
It's true.
You feel me? So if you have that thinking of thinking outside of the box,
right?
You feel me? That all
thinks outside the box.
Yeah, that will bring a variety of more people watching you. You feel me?
Yeah, for real, man. Start bringing your ideas and opinions and start mixing. Like, you know what I mean? Don't be shy.
Facts.
We got time to be shy. Bundle the shyness.
Trust me. So it's been your boy Witz Capone.
And it's been Kevin B.
And we're out.
Ooh, we gone.